it's a lot of, you know, bravado. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you get into the schools, like, okay, first day, I remember first day, year 7,
Yeah.
like I got into, you know, fights. It was like,
Yeah.
okay, you're trying to prove yourself.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah.
happens naturally from where we
Yeah,
grew up.
yeah, yeah,
You know, it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're trying to prove yourself. Okay, I'm not a bitch.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna, you
yeah.
know, find somebody, you know, and, you know, let them know that I'm
Yeah,
strong,
yeah.
that I
Yeah,
can, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it was like a daily thing, you know. People fought on a daily basis.
Yeah,
and that's
that-
why
is
it
that what
made it
happened at
exciting.
Simmons?
Yeah, year 7, bro. I fought like 2 people, and it was like of course, it was like just sparring or whatever. But
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
also to, you know, it was like I was trying to prove myself, and
Yeah,
I was always
yeah.
that kid that was okay, because I was smaller and skinnier than everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I
yeah.
felt like I had to prove myself so many times.
Man,
and
that's such a weird thing that happens in boys' schools.
yeah, man. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
It
That
happens.
happened. But yeah, so I'm glad that, you know, you proved yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Bro. At times, I remember kicked in the face or whatever. But there's so many times that I fought guys who were bigger than me or sparring sessions, and, you know, I came up winning. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's
No,
all
that's
part
good.
of it. Bro. I
That's
loved
good.
every moment of it. Every moment.
That's good, man. And I'm glad that you had a good experience in high school, other than, you know, fighting and doing that. But you know, after you go to the new high school and then you graduate, how was that after? What was it like? How was it?
So, like in that new high school as well, there wasn't Sudanese people.
Yeah, okay.
There was a small portion.
Yeah.
But when we moved there, it's like me and my brother, and then there was another family as well of Sudanese that were going to Thomas Carr, the school that we were moving to.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was the same thing. It's like, okay, all right, let's go find. It's a high school. There's gotta be some. But there was nobody at all. You know, there was a few, of course, but then it's like we didn't find it. And then and I'm gonna say, like, the first year itself, 2 years of the high school, I found it so hard to be relatable to other people.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know, I became more closed off.
Yeah, yeah.
I became, you know, more timid,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
shy. I didn't want to talk to many people.
Yeah.
And that wasn't like me. It was very weird, man, seeing that
Yeah,
switch,
yeah.
or like just observing it now, like seeing that switch from who I was at, you know, at Simmons or at Richmond to who I became, you know,
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
moved out. So I became more shy, timid, quiet. I didn't really talk to many people. It was more just go, you know, play soccer at school, you know, in class. You know, it was pretty quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
The first, you know, year and 2 years, I said 2 years, first 2 years, I was like that, you know, because
Yeah.
I don't know, I just felt like I couldn't relate.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
So after that, you know, when high school was over,
Yeah.
what happened? Were you hanging out with other people? Did more people, did more Sudanese people move in there?
Yeah.
So what happened to Tiny
So
after you graduated?
I say, so year 10, by year 10, towards the end, year 11,
Yeah.
like a mass, you know, majority of
Yeah,
Sudanese moved to Tani.
Yeah, yeah,
And also they, you know, flooded the schools.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
And from there I'm like, okay, it became cool. It became awesome, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thomas Carr was an awesome school. I'm not gonna say anything. It was amazing. You know, people there were awesome. But it's like, you know, when everybody that, you know, that I felt like I can relate to came, people from my country, people who gone through the same struggles as me, people who, you know, I feel like, you know, some were even my cousins. So it felt more like home, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So yeah, in Tani, a lot of black people, Sudanese people from different backgrounds came.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of Ethiopians moved there. You know, it was just like.
And what
even
year was that
Indians
when they
now.
all started flooding in?
I say 2016.
Okay.
2016.
Yeah.
That was the time frame that a lot of, you know, started being flooded.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
That's good. So
it's
you
a
know,
good thing. You know, it's an amazing thing. Cause
yeah.
Tani
So
became
yeah,
something
yeah.
else.
That's good. So after that, you know, more people are coming in from, you know, you're back from South Sudan and other African countries. What was it like from you after high school, and who were you hanging out with, and where were you at that time?
So towards the end of high school, it was like we'll find ourselves in this mental space and where we, you know, questioning, we're asking ourselves, okay, what am I gonna do? You know, you know, what am I put here for? You know, what am I gonna contribute to, you know, the world, pretty much? Because it's like we feel so much pressure from society to know all the answers. It's like you finish high school, you're 12, you're supposed to know what you're gonna go study. You're supposed to know your career. You're supposed to know what, you know, you want to do in this world. But that's a whole load of bullshit, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of kids are put under that pressure and they end up making decisions that will affect them their whole life.
Yeah.
Going down the wrong career path.
Yeah.
Going down and, I don't know, working a job that they don't like, they dislike. And the messed up thing is when people are doing things that they don't like, things that they don't give them happiness, things that don't give them, a sense of, freedom and joy, they become bitter, they become malice. And though that is transferred to their family, and a lot of people are finding themselves in that cycle because of bad decisions that they made or pressure that was put upon them in high school by the teachers, by their parents to be, okay, you're supposed to know what you're supposed to be studying, man. Dude, you're about to graduate.
Yeah.
Did
you know what you wanted to do?
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And of course I told people, okay, man, I was going to study psychology. I'm going to go study business. But deep down, I had no idea what the fuck I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like anybody who's in year 12, like, or year 11 or whatever, like, I know what I want to do. It's a whole lot of bullshit, man.
Yeah.
It's just
and some people kind of say that also just to kind of not get people continuing like to ask questions like, what are you going to do? And I think, it's just something to deflect. It's like, I'm just doing this just to kind of end the conversation.
That was me, bro. It was just to get you to shut the fuck up. It's like, hey, I'm just going to study this. Oh, okay, cool. That's nice, man. The conversation is dead, and you go on to something else.
Yeah. So how long from after you finished high school and then you being confused did you then find yourself? And what was it that you found that you were like, I know I love this? So,
straight after high school, I went and studied, psychology.
Yeah.
Of course, I like, the human mind and everything like that.
Yeah.
I went and studied psychology, and I was just sitting in class, but like my first, trimester, and I was like, man, this is not it. Like, you just know that feeling inside of you, man.
Yeah.
And
wait, what wasn't it like? What they were teaching?
No,
or
what
just,
I was, just being there at the time.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like there's nothing wrong with studying or university or anything like that, but at that moment I was like, man, this is not it for me. I feel like I have to go on a different journey.
Yeah.
So at that time I took a break from studying, and and at that time frame, from I say graduating high school to going to university, there was a form of depression that I felt into.
Yeah.
Because of course you're like, man, you question everything. All your friends are like going, they're studying what they want to study.
Yeah.
Or it appears like that's what they want to study, and you're like, man, how do I not know exactly what I want to do? But I knew deep down I wanted to own something.
Yeah.
I knew deep down that I wanted to make an impact in this world.
Before we go into you then knowing you own something, so when you were feeling depressed, was it because other people either they actually found what they wanted to do, or they were just pretending like they knew what I wanted to do? Was that what made you depressed? Like, maybe people are doing something and I'm still not sure what I want to do. Did that kind of get you?
It had nothing to do with anybody else. It had everything to do with me, because I felt like I was questioning myself. I doubted my abilities. I doubted everything about me.
Yeah.
And